Morning, everybody. This is Juddy with J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Something a little bit new to the channel. Any of you that follow me on Facebook know that I just recently bought a drone, and I found another one that I got. It's a little bit smaller than the first one that I bought, which I'll do a video on it later. But I got this. This is a SYMA X5SW. The one I got is in black, and I found this on eBay. Somebody had it. They'd had it for about 18 months. Had never been crashed, but they were having a problem with it discharging the battery, even though they turned it off when they were done. And so the got it real reasonable, real cheap. So the guy had all extra parts, extra propellers, a second camera, came with a Wi-Fi camera, and he got the camera that doesn't do Wi-Fi. And he also bought a new flight control board, which goes inside the drone, to replace the one that was in it, because thinking that's where his problem is, it wanting to discharge the battery even though it was turned off. Now, I haven't put the new board in yet, but I did go ahead and put it back together. He had it apart, but didn't desolder anything. So I ended up putting it all back together, and I've been flying it, charging the batteries. Came with 4 batteries. So now I'm going to try to see if I can. I've already flown it, but I've got the batteries fully charged now. I'm going to see if I can fly it now. Of course, I'm at home, got a lot of trees. I can't go high, can't go too far. I have to duck and everything. Problem with having a small yard and a lot of trees. So let me get the drone and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the drone. Like I said, it's a SYMA X5SW. This is the front. You can see the camera. I've got the propeller guards on it. It's very lightweight. In fact, it's under a ½ pound, so you don't have to register yourself with the FAA. It has a micro SD card port in the back. Uses a 3.7 volt lithium polymer battery, I think is what they call it. This is the controller. Not a lot of functions. This is your speed, or your throttle. It does have a speed low and high. This is your forward, back, left, right, and when you have this up, you can do 360. This button here will cause you to do flips. I'm trying to remember what this button does here. I can't remember right off the bat. This one controls the camera. You can take a picture or you can record video, and with the camera I have on it, which is not the Wi-Fi camera, uses the SD card, it also records sound. You got your left and right trim here. You got your forward and back trim here, which I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and kind of discovered myself with my ProMark P70 Warrior drone. Is the trim's okay, but there's no sense in wasting a lot of time on it. If these GPSs like these two here I have doesn't have a GPS in them, then they're not going to stay in position. A breeze is going to cause them to drift forward, backward, left, or right. So you just have to learn to control it here. I mean, they'll hover altitude-wise, but if there's a slight breeze from the left, it's going to go to the right, and you'll have to compensate for it. But I'm going to try to fly this a little bit and record video with it. I don't know if I can capture it with this camera that I've got up now. I don't have my SJ4000 hooked up to where I can operate it. Maybe I'll go get my hat on, clip it to my hat, and be able to watch what the drone's doing with the SJ4000 action camera. But let me get everything ready, and I'll try to see if I can get this thing up and show you some video of it. Just like I said, I can't do much in my backyard. It's just going to basically hover. I'll be able to go forward, backwards. Not going to be able to do no flips, but I'm not into flips. Just another little hobby to do. So let me get things ready. Okay, I'm going to fly. Try to. It's breezy out here, and this thing is so lightweight the breeze will carry it. The SYMA X5SW. I do have my SJ4000. I'm going to clip it to my hat and try to record while I'm flying. I don't know if that'll work or not, so we just have to give it a try and see. One thing too is these batteries that came with it. 3 of them are used, and it don't take much for them to run down. And that's the problem we're having. Is you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, the lights are flashing. I need to take it out to a field somewhere. I don't know if I can see it with this camera or not. The lights on that are flashing, and that tends to be a problem with the batteries. It's only 500 milliamps, and it don't take much for them to drain. And like right now, I don't have enough lift to keep it going because the lights are flashing. As you can see, the lights on this thing are flashing, and that's an indicator that your batteries are low. And like I said, it's breezy out here, so just a little bit of wind will make this thing drift one way or the other. Right now I've got a breeze blowing, so let me wait a second, see if this breeze kind of lets down. Okay. See, it don't have enough power now to even lift off the ground. Just a little bit of hovering. Let me, okay, there's high. Nope. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Turn the controller off. I do have new batteries coming in. I ordered 5 850 milliamp hour batteries for it, and charger system for that. So, you know, like I said, this is my backyard. I ain't got no place to really fly this drone. This drone is very lightweight. The slightest breeze will cause it to drift. The batteries, you know, the guy sold this, you know, and I'm not kicking this guy or nothing, because he was honest. He said there's 4 batteries, 1 new, 3 used, and that he said leaving this thing on, even though I powered it off, he said it would still drain the batteries. And again, these are only 500 milliamp batteries. It's supposed to give you about 5-minute flight time, but this is one of the older batteries, and I mean, I charged them up last night. It takes a little over an hour to charge, and what, I got a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, and it's too low now. The propellers are spinning, but it just barely comes off the ground. And of course, trying to maneuver it and everything, it wants to flip over because it don't have enough lift. So I know this is probably a crappy video to show me not being able to fly the thing real good or whatever, but I just wanted to show it. And like I said, nothing wrong with the copter or the quad or the drone, whatever you want to call this. There's not a thing wrong with it other than that issue. Like I said, he gave me a brand new circuit board or flight board that goes inside. I'd have to desolder the motors from it, resolder them to the new board and everything, and I can change that out, and maybe that cures the problem. But if there is a problem with it discharging the batteries, there's no reason why you can't open up the door, pull this out, and unplug the battery from the drone, and just leave it lay in there and plug it in when you're ready to use it. This is the battery. Now, of course, he's got an X on it, but this is a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp. So, I mean, that's what came with them, and it give you about 5-minute flight time. So the ones I ordered, being that they are 850 milliamp, should give me a little bit more flight time. So just gotta wait for them to come in. Hopefully it'll be here first part of next week. They've already been marked as shipped with a tracking number, but the post office hasn't, I guess, picked it up yet. They'll probably pick it up today. So that's my little review of this. And like I said, don't use this video to judge this drone, and use it more to judge me. I'm a first-time flyer. I don't know much about these. I've watched dozens and dozens, hours upon hours of YouTube videos. Trying to remember what the one was. I want to say Quadcopter 101, but I don't know if that's it. I watched a lot of his videos. Mike's Drones, I watched a lot of his videos. So don't judge this drone. Everything I've seen, these guys love this drone. It flies good, flips and everything. It is subject to the wind though, being as light as it is. So I just wanted to post this so everybody know that Juddy with J&J True Outdoor Adventures is now into drones. I'm hoping to get good enough that I can maybe use one of these. You know, we can't have these in the woods while we're hunting. DNR's already regulated that. But, you know, in the summer when we're over changing the camera cards or feeder, maybe I can take the drone in with me, this small one especially, because it's easier to maneuver in a canopy, I believe, than what the big ProMark 70 would be. And shoot some videos of us over there, taking care of the feeders and stuff like that. Can I? I don't know. The GoPro though, or the SJ4000, that I did get to use for hunting. So haven't really done a good review on these yet. Still playing with them. I've already used them in the video I posted a few weeks ago, going over and checking the camera, game cameras, and they seem to do great. So we'll find out this fall when we use these. These are wireless as well. I can operate them from my cell phone in the tree stand. So that's my review, what it is. Just wanted to share that with you. Thanks for watching.